and I stayed for the rest of my life. I studied law and economics in the Jesuit College in Bilbao, and having made that my career, we also had retreats, spiritual exercises. They were Ignatian retreats, and it was sufficiently traditional in its type. And of those of us who went to those retreats, we came out of them with a certain concern of doing something for the poor. Now, I'm going to interrupt myself because I forgot to say that I also know the Passionist Sisters, and that Sister Augustine is here from the Congo, who welcomed us in the Congo because we also had programs there, and it was a great joy to find her here. It had been some years since we had seen one another. So it's not only with the Passionist men, but with the Passionist sisters that I have had a relationship. And so at that time, we developed a desire to do something for the poor. Now, if you remember Bilbao at that time, there was an industrial expansion underway. Many immigrants came, and they lived in a beltway of ghettos, slums. Bilbao is in a valley, and all around the city, as you can do in so many cities, you can see the surrounding hills full of slum building. So there was a Jesuit working in that area who said, well, look, go get in touch with him, and you can do something, and you can go up to that barrio, to that area. So we would go up, and the program began to develop. It was a real experience to show up at the university with your feet, your shoes laden with mud, which wasn't very pleasing to the leader, the Jesuit leader of the school. But that began to unfold, and it had a big impact on us. So we began to learn about Catholic worker movements, the HOC and OAC, Young Catholic Workers and Catholic Action. And it reminds me a lot of what Father Martin was saying about Catholic worker. So that had a big influence on some of us. And it created a dilemma, an interior dilemma. As we finished our career work, our studies, and should we go work in these big companies as economists, or in view of the injustices of the dictatorship of Franco, and I have to summarize this, we created a Christian community among us that was looking for a life commitment. That experience really set us to think about this, and we decided